right. Good morning again. We're going to jump right into this. Oh, maybe we're not going to jump right into it. All right. It's okay. Oh, I need to make a correction to my first presentation today. I had stated that no RIR had gone back for a second 12. I was incorrect. I forgot RIPE did go back in July and got their second 12, so they now have an 11. And ARIN is actually in the process of putting together our request for our next 12. So just an update on that. Somebody was paying more attention to my slides than I was. Right, Patrick? Where is he? Oh, Tigger caught it, okay. All right, here we go. This is the policy experience report that John had mentioned earlier in the day, where we try to give you input and on policies that have been enacted, and also to point out places in the NERPM where possibly a policy change could be used. That's kind of what this slide says. So I'm going to move right on with that. And the first one we're going to talk about is 418, the ARIN wait list that was reapproved and put back into action in July. This is actually the 418 text, which I think everybody's familiar with, so we'll skip past that. I just have some stats here on what happened since the implementation, observations. There was 247 requests on the wait list when it was suspended, when distribution was suspended. There was 340 requests on the wait list when it resumed. So if you remember, it was the issuance from the wait list that was suspended. We were still approving people and putting them on the wait list in accordance with the policy as it was at that time. There's been 287 requests filled since the resumption, with the shortest wait time approximately at 4 months. There's actually 134 requests on the wait list as of today. I just checked it. This was when the slide was made. And at that time, there had been 60 requests added since the resumption, so it stayed consistent with our historical rate of approximately 1 a day getting approved and being added to the wait list. I have some further numbers that I got since John's discussion. We have approximately, this is to the new entrance question that was raised. Currently, ARIN has approximately 10,000 organizations under RSA, but they have less than a /20. So that 10,000 organizations could apply and be approved if they had the right need. We also have approximately 10,000 that have IPv6 and/or an AS number, but have no IPv4. So that's another pool of current ARIN organizations that would be allowed to apply and be approved under the new rules, under the new policy. One more statistic, the date after we got the new policy enacted, we had to go through and, of course, regroom the list to meet those policies. We actually had to remove 37 organizations from the list due to them having more than a /20 aggregate of IPv4. Of those 37, 25 of them had more than a /18. So that's it on the wait list. The next one I'm going to bring up, I actually just saw a new proposal that came in, and for some reason it takes care of this. But it's only a proposal, so I'm still going to go through this. So right now 422 reads that all ISP organizations without direct assignments or allocations from ARIN qualify for an initial allocation up to a /21, subject to ARIN's minimum allocation size. Well, that contradicts the 418 ARIN wait list, which says we can only issue up to /22. So there's a little contradiction there. That can you actually get up to a 21? No, you really can only get a 22 because it can only come from the wait list. So the options are leave as is. Staff believes, we believe /22 is maximum. The /22 maximum reflects policy intent today, so that's how we're doing it. Or you can update text to harmonize the policy at /22. So I'm happy to see that somebody has taken the initiative to put that proposal in already without even seeing my presentation. And that's it. Any questions? Thank you.
Over there.
I have
Yes, far microphone.
Chris Woodfield, Salesforce, ARIN AC. Were there any waitlist requests that were removed because the request was for greater than a /22's worth of space?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know how many?
No.
Okay. Were organizations given an opportunity to modify their waitlist request if it was larger than a 22?
Yes. Everybody that was approved that was still under the, that didn't have more than a /20 were allowed to stay on for a 22.
For a smaller lot.
That's why it wasn't very many. There were a few that said, no, a 22 is not going to really do it for me. I'm going to use this wait. We let them use their wait list standing as a pre-approval for a transfer, and several of them, I can get that number for you though,
Okay.
Chris.
Thank you.
Any other questions for John? Okay, thank you, John.